Welcome to Danger and Dice. I'm PJ.
I'm Shananana.
I'm Aspen.
And I'm your DM, Jack.
Boo. Oh.
Boo all you want. I wasn't the one singing.
You'll never know because we're in charge of editing.
Fair enough.
And my singing was amazing.
It was.
Thank you.
You also are saying my singing sucked.
Yeah, we sang. It was a duet.
He actually flinched.
Hit by a rubber band.
Because he got me right on the
No,
eye.
he wasn't hit by the rope.
No, he hit me right here.
Oh, you got him?
I
Yeah.
got him.
Yeah.
Right above the eye.
Now it's on his belly. It rolled it down.
Anyway, so last time, our
Jack, I thought you needed a rubber.
intrepid heroes saved 1 of 5.
I'm allergic to balloons.
Jack, don't use that rubber. Someone tells me it wouldn't work anyways.
Big ol' hole. Big ol' hole.
Anyway, you saved 1 of 5.
I'd say it's more of a ring shape.
of the Morkai, so
That's
you
my
know,
brother we're talking about.
20%. Yeah, this was awkward also for me 2 sessions ago when you were basically lusting over the NPC.
Whose fault is that for making Pedro Pascal? Like, thank you. I want to say that I found him fancy before The Last of Us. Everyone's going crazy on Facebook and stuff, and I'm like, listen,
Absolutely.
I knew him before he was cool. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Just saying.
Anyway, we're gonna just
It's like
Right on
appreciating
past.
Paul Rudd before he was Ant-Man.
Yes.
gonna go right on past this whole conversation.
No, I don't think it's getting edited out.
I also love you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Just
I love lamp.
It is delicious.
I said lamp.
I thought you said lamb.
I mean, lamb is good too.
No, he's quoting a movie. Anchorman.
Okay.
Anchorman.
I love Lamp.
so you saved 1 of 5, so that's 20%. That's could be worse.
I love carpet.
You also got attacked by an interesting monstrosity because you found out that there was a rather insane.
It was a horny horse.
Horny snot horse.
Yeah.
You remembered that.
It was mucusy.
Yeah, it was disease ridden.
Did not like that.
It was a pentacorn.
You killed me.
Are you really surprised with it being a horny
He saw the
horse?
light. And
No,
it
sorry, it's the
wasn't me.
hexacorn. So it had 6 horns. You also found out that you encountered a rather infamous villain, Felnost. He's a evil wizard.
There's
He's
an S
more
in
than
that? Oh, yeah,
famous.
He's
infamous.
infamous.
And he ran away before you had to fight him, which is kind of nice.
He didn't run away. He poofed.
Oh, I'm sorry, he teleported away.
Please use your words.
Yes, because I'm pretty sure you would have gone. You wanted to go against a spellcaster that could cast that high of level spells.
Come back here, I'll bite your kneecaps.
I would have gotten him.
I don't speak for Hugh, but I feel like we could, Eddie and I could have handled him, but I don't know about Hugh.
One of you would have survived.
Does he have any fences?
You don't do well with gates.
Excuse me.
He took out an entire section of the fencing. He didn't do well with the gate. He took out the fence, which is effective.
Or he can't open the door, so Ed has to open the door for him. I remember that.
Not a euphemism.
Not a euphemism.
Are we gonna come across any dams? Because that's a water gate right there.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, so you went back to camp. You took care of some minor
Don't
business.
rip out the dam.
I gave Thea a gaudy necklace, and she loved it.
Yep.
And then she built herself a little house in my car
Yes.
that we pimped out.
Oh yeah, the nest.
We successfully pimped out my car.
Yes, you did.
Does it have like it has an
Eat your
paint
heart
job,
out,
right?
Ashton Kutcher.
Yeah.
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 Our faces are painted inside the Red Cross symbol. And we put our handprints on there, too.
Yep.
Which I thought about later. I'm like, if we're using red paint to paint on hands, it looks like we killed people. It's family.
Well, we have.
Bloody palm prints on the side of an ambulance.
We have.
Like, oh, I was
I don't
wait a
I love how she said
second.
that like we haven't killed people.
Thea's was absolutely red. I don't know what color you guys picked. Thea's
No,
was
I
absolutely
assumed it was red because we had a white car and we put on
With red paint. I assumed it was red too.
And I painted on our faces, one of us in each of the corners of the cross. But I was like, wait, if we're putting on handprints, that means that like there's some red handprints on my car, so people are dying. It's like that scene from Blair Witch Project.
Well, you can always get white paint and repaint it.
Where are my
wonder why.
patience?
So yes, you now have a, let's call it what it is,
A zombie car.
less than professional mobile med unit, because you do have medical supplies
I
there.
think it's fitting for us.
Yeah, it is very fitting for your party.
I have really good medical supplies, actually.
She's a street doctor. That's why she has the duct tape, okay?
That's right.
It's effective. It's not official.
And the other thing that happened is
patent pending.
patent pending. You also got invitations to we'll call it
party.
a party, yes, a dinner party for Farron.
He is going to be my wing woman.
Have you actually applied for a patent? Like, we have a dude who could do that.
I know. I have to talk to Zetchi.
Actually, it wouldn't be Zetchi. You would have to find someone from,
But he's our
Zetchi
people
is
finder.
our-
Is the
lackey.
party tonight? Like,
it's about a day out. You have a little bit of time because you've been
Okay.
pimping out your vehicle, and
Putting red handprints
well,
on it.
wasn't sure if I could ask Claude to ship me some good clothes or not.
I was
Maybe
going,
I packed some.
Why
I
don't you
was
buy
going
some. We're in a really nice, like,
Yeah, that's
encampment.
true. Yeah.
I mean, you could probably, well, they probably wouldn't have fine clothes just because, this is kind of rugged. But there is a city near enough that if you wanted to go get fine clothes, you could. And that was one of those things
Is it that kind of party?
Yeah. What type of party is this?
None of you actually, it doesn't say, he's just inviting you, but
All right, so I want to find either Ilzechi or Redvar to ask them. Whoever I find first. I'm just wandering around the encampment right now.
You still on pain pills? Just asking.
Hold on.
Alright.
Let's find out. Let's find it.
Is he or isn't he?
No.
Okay, good. We're sobering up.
you actually find Redvo, and
Okay.
he is looking a little bit shaky.
Hey, what's up, Doc?
Well, hold up. That's me.
Well,
Well,
'Cause-
I was just.
Yeah.
Where'd you come from?
because remember,
I heard it calling. I knew that I needed to be here. I hear the word
remember, he's a
bot.
member of Sahak, so I mean, so he is, a soldier.
Yeah.
And you probably wouldn't get this, but he's looking really uncomfortable.
All right. I'm gonna perceive to see if I. No.
Insight. I was gonna say it'd be an insight check.
That's
You're not inciting.
a 12. So it's not bad.
No, actually, you've seen this look before. When people are expecting to have to deal with people, let's just say their boss's boss's boss, they get a little bit testy.
Yeah. Hey, you're looking a little tense there. I got something that could take the edge off.
No.
All right, and put it back. All right, it's just an offer, but hey, what's up?
We have to make sure everything's kind of squared away and perfect right now.
All right. How can I help?
I mean, just don't.
Do you want me to get the entertainment around?
No.
Pretty.
Don't
no?
destroy anything. Don't get in the way. Just, you know what? For the next
I'm just saying, I'm pretty persuasive.
for the next
I don't
like,
look it.
for the next 3 days, can you just kind of calmly sit in your bunk?
Oh, I'm good at that. That's not a problem at all.
I has plans, but I need assistance.
But hey, what are we supposed to be like? Is this pretty formal? This party? Like, I was invited. Not sure if you know.
Oh. And his face just goes white. He is.
Oh, you look like you need a drink. Here, try some of this. I pull a flask out.
No. My. The Protector
you ain't
General.
Look, some liquid courage here.
The Protector General is coming in later tonight. That is about as high up in the league as you're going to get that you're not, in a castle somewhere.
So some pretty fancy regalia is what you're saying.
Yeah, yes.
All right. Well, if you need me, you know where my bunk is. I don't. I'm wandering pretty far
Are you
away.
saying I'll be in my bunk?
I'll be in my bunk.
Wait. You said
Duck.
You said you're going to this. You're going to the going to the dinner.
Yeah, Duck is too.
It's Doc.
He's just like he's quickly scrawling a note. He's just like, get your idiots and come meet me, because he has like a little tent because he's actually a quartermaster.
I feel offended. I am not an idiot.
Nat 20. I don't like being called an idiot here, sir.
I said, get your idiots. Whether you take yourself as an idiot, I don't care. But
all right,
I would like to point out that we have been
wasted
very successful.
goddamn 20.
collect up your people and meet me in front of this tent in like an hour.
All right.
Hi, Hugh.
Hi.
It's Doc.
So have you been like following me for a while now, or?
I'm still.
Edvard has been preparing for the party.
I get a little concerned.
You already have fine clothes, don't you?
Yes, but Edvard is preparing for this party. He knows how high elbow parties go. So he has his own unique style. He is seeking out, and he's going to hide it away so that no one can take him away from him, because he's going to bring it out at the last minute. He is seeking out a cigar, whatever the equivalent in this world
there would
is.
be. Yeah, sure.
And a black monogrammed top quality bathrobe.
You're turning a bathrobe into a smoking jacket, aren't you?
Yes, I am. And I now have Sir Sneaky. So I have a very fine, gleaming, wooden, walking stick. And I'm just going to walk in like that. That is my plan. I will have, fine dress shoes. I'll wear my dress shoes, but yeah.
Hey, Hugh.
Nobody else knows this.
Well, I'm on my way to tell you that this is a
but
fancy
you still
party,
don't
so.
know.
Hey,
No, I don't.
I guessed that it was a fancy party.
It's Doc.
How much was
not
it
Doc?
Cost me?
The people.
So you're the
What?
Doc tape
How much is this
wizard?
going to
Yes,
cost me?
Doc taped wizard up. They just
Probably
couldn't
not
pronounce
much.
it correctly. So now I'm the duct tape
Since you already
wizard.
have
I just
fine
go with
clothes,
it.
so.
I'm the duct
is my
tape
fine
wizard.
clothes?
But
But I've been
Doc.
calling you Doc.
Yes, you have.
Yes.
I'm just letting you know. Like every time we have this conversation, I always say it's Doc, and you always forget. Doc is short for doctor.
Okay.
I am a doctor.
Yes,
I think
I
you've
know you.
noticed at this point.
I have.
I hope so. You've been a little unconscious sometimes.
I
but-
thought you just responded to Duck.
No,
Oh,
but I have a name. Do you know what my name is?
it's
Close enough. So here's the thing. I'm stalking you, not stalking you, following you, because I used up 200 Atros to buy this new splint mail. Because let's face it, I have to protect the party from fences and doors and horny horses.
And Hugh's stupidity.
I'm cutting that part out on purpose because I need him to help me. I can't afford fine clothes.
And can I walk
I
up at
currently
this time?
have traveler's clothes.
I can help you.
I spot
I
you.
can help you with that.
Thank you. I don't really care as long as it looks nice. Honestly, I would just wear a doctor's.
I have 300 Atros, so I'm going.
Oh, I'll let him spot you.
I've been buying all the health potions for you, so
That's true.
and half the time, and half the cost.
Compared to what, I'm not sure, but I appreciate it. Did you buy more hollandaise?
You don't buy that; you make it fresh. Oh. The lemon juice and the egg yolks.
So did you buy the lemons? How do they stay fresh?
Lemons can last a good while.
Oh, okay.
You can also dry it out. Anyway, let's go buy some nice clothes.
Let's go.
How much do fancy clothes cost?
Well, are you going back to Hedvo, who's still freaking out a little bit?
We're gonna be so cool.
I guess so. Yeah.
Like, he's just like, oh, okay.
I was kind of thinking, like, as we're leaving camp in the car, like, we see him.
Because he actually does have a solution for you. He goes, okay, well...
Hey, we're going into town to get some clothes. You want to come?
Or we can just
get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Or I can get a hold of formal uniforms for you guys.
I just looked up. I could totally buy my own fine clothes. It's only 15 GP.
Yes.
I'll have one Atro left over. I don't need your help at all. But I'm going to take it because I need money. So I'll pretend that I'm poor.
I was gonna say he's just like, I can get a hold of which is actually technically like it's more common for them not to wear fine clothes, these kind of things, because you are still in an encampment, so you would wear what would be the equivalent of like dress blues for the military, as opposed to like a tuxedo.
But I'm not in the military.
Technically, you're all members of leagues which have their own kind of associations.
Those are my doctor's like coat.
I mean, there would be a formal equivalency, yes.
Cool. I put it on.
But he just like
With my stethoscope.
But he didn't even get out of the car yet.
But he's just like,
But this while driving is totally cool.
I'll get you guys formal. I'll get you your formals.
Is Thea helping you?
She could be.
Thea is in her little nest at this point.
Look, Red, you're telling me that I didn't have to go get in this car for any reason at all?
No, just get over here.
But we looked really cool.
Yeah.
He like. You get that he's actually quite good at his job, and he's just like he's quickly like he looks you guys over and he sees right down your measurements without even checking you.
Are you checking me out, Red?
No, I'm trying to make sure your uniform fits.
I'm married to my job.
So,
and possibly to a guy named Tonevin. Have you met Tovi?
Tonevin? Yeah,
So
I've met.
looking.
Oh, okay.
in terms of this auto carriage here, we need a name for it. I was thinking the Mambulance.
I don't think that's going to draw in a patient crowd for me.
I wasn't aiming for.
I think we should call it the Wambulance. Because you tend to cry in it a lot.
The Slambulance.
I think that's a terrible idea. It's not going to get me customers. I need patients.
Well, I thought it was just.
I promise not to kill you.
Ignore the handprint. Everything's fine.
IPNY. We put that on the side. Ipney. We call it the Ipney.
It'll come to us. Just let it happen naturally here.
Now, obviously, like there'd be formal dress for like each league. That'd be a normal thing. So he knows who to get in contact to get them. They have to be slightly more tailored, just because they are a little bit more formal.
They have to fit it around my wings. I understand.
Yeah. So, if you come back in an hour or wait an hour, I should be able to get the materials and get them fitted to you quick.
Red, were
Great.
you invited to the party too?
No.
So is there a tailor in here?
Yeah.
All right, great.
He'd call in
real
real quick.
need to see this tailor.
Red, I would take you as my +1, but I already promised Thea.
I don't want to go.
Why is that?
Have you ever heard the expression, don't look a general in the eyes?
Is that like a gift horse?
No, it's never get too close to people who could make your life absolutely miserable.
No, that's a horny horse.
Or you get close
yeah.
to them because
Don't look
they
in their eyes
owe
either.
you one.
Wrong kind of horse.
Red.
That's not how it ever works out.
Hey, Phelan. Is that his name? Phelan? Faramir? No, that's...
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Phelan.
Farron?
He's the guy that
Farron.
laughs at everything. I know him.
He
And he
owes
has
us
a
one.
finger that doesn't work.
Just saying. He's my boo. Where's Tovi?
It's probably, doing his job.
So
think
I
he
want
goes-
to find the tailor.
He's making some quick, he's sending out some messages quick, and someone's coming by with different materials and stuff.
So does he walk in
So
the tailor
I peek
shop?
my head into the tailor's bunk tent
Wait,
area.
Well,
And
the tailor actually would just come to his tent. Cause
He would just come to me.
So the tailor comes
Or
to
does-
him and just says, "It's me.
So
Hi, I'm the tailor. It's me."
Well, I know who's getting targeted this round.
You're welcome.
that was rather swift of you, Taylor.
And now you're both going to die. Fireballs for
So-
everyone.
So I
Yum.
go to the
Awesome.
tailor though. I say like, hey, in about an hour, I'm gonna get fitted for some dress clothes, and I'm gonna need some pockets on the inside of the dress clothes.
How many pockets?
At least 3,
How big?
flask sized.
They just stare. They look you intensely in the eyes. Sigh.
It's a -1.
Intimidation? Are you
No, persuasion 12. And I slip him 10 atros.
He's like, This is definitely not the first time he's had this specific request. But the fact that you are so open about it, he's just like, oh, okay. Do you want to also make it look like your flask isn't there? Make it so it's like...
Well, that was yeah, because then when you take the measurements in about an hour, you can just factor that in. That's
Yeah,
why,
I'll make it look like it's a part of the
that's why I wanted to see you early.
Yeah, okay. Thanks.
I appreciate it.
As he looks over it, he's already over it.
We are never, ever, ever.
Oh, and I come running in. Hugh, I have a name for our ambulance.
Oh, great. You can tell me on the way.
Okay,
Bye, Swift.
let's call it the Quicker Picker Upper.
The bounty? You get it?
I enjoy it.
The Quicker Picker Upper.
It works with my profession. It's great for an ambulance.
It works for Ed too, because he's always trying to pick up chicks.
Oh my god.
We're all covered.
Except for Thea, who literally just turned into
She's only
Swift.
trying to pick up some peeps.
We can't call it the Bounty Mobile, though, because the abbreviation is just unpleasant.
Yeah.
It's kind of a crappy pun. I hate myself. I'm gonna go get a rope and a stool. I'll be back.
You're too tall. You just hit your head if you stood up.
Yeah.
I hate that you're right. So, a little bit of time passes, like about an hour. They're getting the materials. The tailor is checking measurements just to make sure things are correct.
He's checking you out.
They're having a
Oh, excuse me. Please don't touch me there.
They have an unusually weird problem with your celestial wings that came to
They're
pop up.
celestial. They're not actually there.
Well, they
They're
have to
just
decide.
light.
They have to decide to make it either functional or find a way that the light is going to go through this cloth, which has been a debate.
Yes.
Velcro.
Well, good
slacks.
luck.
Thea creates her own weird problem because she doesn't stand still, or she keeps trying to hide under the.
Thea, you need to stay still for them to take measurements. Thea.
How is she smarter than us?
She's smarter because she's afraid of everything.
Book smart.
Apparently.
She's survived because she's afraid of everything, which means she learned to survive.
Oh, Thea. I just eyeball it. I honestly do. Just eyeball it. She's
Considering
You
her,
just have something on the rack we can throw at her.
considering her,
Wait. Actually, couldn't they just make you a daring, backless dress? Not completely. I'm just saying, like a nice, plunge in the back.
I was gonna say, considering
Eddie,
her,
I am not interested in you in that way.
No, but see, then you could have a shawl and it would cover it. I'm trying to solve your wing problem.
I'm gonna wear my doctor's coat.
because there are actually like specific uniforms for most of them. Like now, obviously, Atrasar are generally like politicians and bureaucrats, so theirs is very formal.
my outfit is already
I know.
tailored already because I already brought this with me.
Yeah. Now for
I would like to assume that Emiana has a doctor's coat that is fit for her
Yeah.
as an Azamar, so
yeah.
I wouldn't really be too concerned about it.
Yeah, they just give you like what would be the more formal equivalent of your normal like league uniform. Thea doesn't really have a league uniform, considering her literal clothes are just someone's like tunic
chopped
she's turned
down,
into
yeah.
a dress.
My dress clothes would have been like a PI's long coat and button down
it's the leather coat.
and Dex Dixon.
Yeah, Dex Dixon. Where's Steven right now?
So it's pretty quick work because honestly, these are all pretty standard. They just have to be slightly fitted or altered to meet your specific body need size and also, Hugh's extra additions.
Yep.
I say he's not really huge, enormous. Just
No, he's just, he needs a place to hide his
Only in
drugs
his mind.
and alcohol.
his addiction is.
So
That fence would beg to differ.
that's offensive.
Eh.
I hate myself. I've been around you too much, I think.
That's right.
Embrace it.
Let it flow through you.
The world is
Use
shaping around me.
Use your anger. Anyway, so, it all gets taken care of pretty quick. The next day, not a whole lot goes on. It's all pretty straightforward, actually kind of dull. But there's a whole lot of flurry of activity throughout the camp.
I'm reading poetry.
Nice.
Are you preparing for all the ladies you're going to be hitting on there, Eddie?
Yes.
I like it.
I made good berries.
Honestly, probably the best thing you've done all day.
Thea has, like, just collected up some random detritus, and she's, like, basically set up a shooting range.
Oh, I'm sharpening a dagger to hide in
Amiana
my...
would like to go out into the woods and try to find, like, herbs because she is, you know...
I mean, it's the desert, but yeah, go ahead and make a survival check.
There's still herbs in the desert.
But she said the woods, which is not quite correct.
Woods, desert. Okay, so I got a 15. You said survival?
Yep.
16.
There's like some sticks lying in the ground. I'm in the woods. I did it.
I would say you're very
It's a
successful.
tumbleweed.
You get the
I find
A
cactus.
really big
and...
tumbleweed. There's
The-
tumbleweeds like this big.
That's true.
Yeah.
You find a lot of base materials. Say, if you wanted to, when you want to spend time, if you're going to turn into it'd be the equivalent of one health potion or one antitoxin.
Antitoxin. Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. That you can spend some time making. You're getting the lay of the land. You're getting used to what's around you and what they're used for.
I also do yoga.
That's fair.
Hoping that Toby will walk by and see me in the downward dog position.
That's okay.
I'm just
Okay,
making
I
sure
want-
that
I
my
want her to have to
chakras are
really-
aligned.
And see if she ends up getting somebody else's attention.
She made her character with an AI art generator.
Oh no.
She's
I wouldn't
good
mind
looking.
seeing that character.
Yeah. I knew what it was doing. Amiana looked good.
Did you save this picture? Because I'm horrified and curious.
It's on the computer
It's
over
on
there.
his computer,
My
yeah.
my picture's gone.
Yeah.
Okay,
There.
roll a d20, and
Yeah.
we'll see if anyone who notices or anyone.
I rolled a 17. Was I supposed to add anything to it?
No, it's just a straight check.
17.
Yeah, Tonvan walks by as he's doing normal stuff. He says hi.
Hi, would you like to do some hot yoga with me?
No, I'm actually doing something.
Well, watch this, and I do like the baby grasshopper. It's pretty amazing.
I don't know
when
what
you
that
do
is.
That's the one where I do like when I do it like in my only your hands are holding up, but your legs are sideways.
Yeah.
You see me do it. It's really cool.
Oh, I know that one. Yeah.
It's amazing. What did you think about that?
He's busy. Like,
Hey Toby, I'm actually very bendable. Watch this, and I like bend. Really cool.
Bend. Wow. Whoa,
call
she
it a
bends.
persuasion check, I guess.
I'm loving this. What if I told you I rolled a 13? Persuasion. Wait, persuasion. 13 plus 3, 16.
Definitely beats whatever he has. He's very appreciative, but
I know.
he's actually in the middle of. He does actually work quite a bit. I like how you constantly forget that everyone here actually has jobs.
I have a job.
But does she remember to ask him if he's doing anything tonight?
The night of the party.
Yes. Does she remember to ask him this?
Apparently not.
I want him to see me as this amazingly sexy thing. So I'm not gonna I don't want to be that person who puts herself out there too much.
So you're just
So you just put your ass in his face.
that's not herself, okay?
But that's not putting your...
Actually, my chest, because when you're doing the grasshopper, your chest kind of shows off when you're bending over. You know what I'm saying?
When he first walked by, you were doing downward dog, which
I
would literally
was.
be putting your ass in his face.
Listen, I didn't know he was showing up. I was just hoping he was.
Oh, of course.
She's there for like an hour. God, I hope he comes by soon.
In my head, that's
So
what happened.
tired.
In my head, that's what happened.
Oh, my back.
No, it's good for your back. It's just everything else. I have blood rushing through my head right now. Anyway,
Yeah.
that's all I wanted to do. I got nothing else.
Thea has acquired a...
I love how she acquires things.
Yeah. Actually, she borrowed one of the rifles that you found, and she's been trying to figure out how to shoot
I
it.
thought I sold those.
We found more.
Oh no, sorry, you sold the...
I kept the revolver.
Maybe she
Oh.
borrowed mine.
Yeah,
that's true.
she
I still have mine.
or she would have just literally found one lying around and was
She
borrowing
just took it.
She's borrowing it. It's way too big for her.
She took it out of the bounty.
And every time she shoots, every time she shoots, she keeps knocking herself over. So that's basically been her time.
Stick to the wind, Thea. Stick to the wind.
Thea, not necessarily, no proficiency in weapons.
She wants it.
Yeah.
Look at her practicing. I'm doing yoga. She's actually trying. This is why she's smarter than us. She's trying to improve.
So, again, fairly uneventful for the rest of the day. Edvard, are you doing anything other than poetry?
Taking a luxurious bath and doing my hair up really nice.
Ooh.
I've got the nice bath oils. I've got my fancy comb.
I have a feeling you've literally name-dropped your family a bunch to just make sure you get all the top facilities that, you know, are around.
No.
Does Thea have hair?
Because you already told me I have a tent that was actually nicer than Thea's.
It's like we're doing each other's hair, but no.
Because I name dropped the family at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did.
I didn't have to keep name dropping. I already had a nice
Her
thing.
scales. Because she toothbrushing her scales, making sure she's shiny.
Although I'm pretty sure that Thea will start invading my tent soon once she figures out I have a nicer tent.
Not necessarily, because hers is...
She stole all the good stuff.
Her tent is actually fairly, like, because it's technically a lab, sort of.
Oh, it has
like,
the equipment. Okay.
It has the equipment and is also more a sturdy building, so she has a stronger lock. Because that's the important thing to
I
her.
like how a tent has a lock.
It's not hers isn't a tent. Hers is a prefab building.
I thought we were in a tent.
You guys are intense.
No. I'm with Thea, so that works
Yes.
out nicely.
What am I in?
Technically, you should have been in a tent, but you name dropped your family, so you got put into one of the prefab houses.
But a really nice one with a nice bath.
All this time I thought that I was in a tent with Thea. Like a bigger tent than what I had.
No, Thea's actually has solid walls.
Yeah, I'm just in a tent.
Yeah, you're just like, yeah, this is fine.
This is fine.
This is
Yeah.
fine. Everyone
No
else is
complaints here.
like, everyone's like swab. You're just like, yeah, I've lived in worse.
Yeah.
I'm good. So anyway, you've all done your necessary preparations. I'm assuming you've acquired some more flask materials.
Well, obviously. Actually, should I like spend some cash on that?
Yeah, I'd probably say. What grade of hooch are you aiming for?
Oh, good stuff. If it's available, I'll go for the good stuff.
Probably you can get a really, really nice bottle of whiskey. Call it 10 Atros, and this is some really high quality stuff.
Cool.
It is also overproof, so
Excellent. Even better.
exactly. It's the night of this. I keep calling it a party. It's more like a formal dinner. I guess is probably a better term.
Gala.
Yeah, again, I would think less like social gala and more like state dinner. Like, this is a lot
Makes
of
sense.
important people. Which is why, like, oh, wearing very fancy clothes, less that and more formal uniform is probably more correct.
Yep.
So, you get there and it's a rather... It is definitely one of the prefab buildings, and it's one of the ones that they're using as a command post. One of the larger rooms has actually been, like, turned into a...
A dance floor?
No, it's... There's a large table.
I have some skills.
There's a large table, and there's several people that are like obviously like waiters. You're introduced in. Farron is already sitting at one end of the table. Right next to him is Tonvin because it's his guard. Another person is sitting there. You've already met
Someone
her.
sitting by Toby?
No. The next is a couple. This is a large rectangular table.
Okay.
So, far end is the Lesser Praetor. Right to his right is Tonvin. Several seats down from him is someone you've already met. It's a very sturdy chair that they're on, but it's built up a little bit more to the right.
For the lady.
For the dwarf.
Yes.
Is Sigkern, yeah, she's actually really, really high up in her guild. Her actual title is Master Artificer.
Is her husband there too?
No.
You still got a chance, Hugh.
She's married, but
Eddie. It was Eddie.
Eddie who tried.
Didn't you walk in first and try?
No, I walked in
Oh,
and failed.
you
No,
tried.
she kind of liked him a
I
little
was
bit.
the successful one.
Because he just walked in, he's like, I just need to borrow a vehicle. Oh, okay.
Yep.
That's right.
No, her husband is not there. He's
Yeah, I see no targets here.
There is someone next to her that you've never met before. It's an orc. He's in the same uniform as her. You get that he's probably her assistant.
Oh, okay.
As you guys sit down.
I sit down by Tobin.
That's fair.
I think it's right to my right.
Okay.
I wait to let them go in, and I'm like holding back so that I enter on my own.
Of course.
Because that's when I take off my jacket, and underneath I'm wearing my fabulous fitted monogrammed, we'll call it a smoking jacket.
I sit down politely next to Tovy and I go, "Oh, Tovy, it's crazy seeing you here. Have you met my friend Thea?"
I'm aware of your group, yes.
You're so funny, Tobin.
And the other people are brought in. The other people are brought in and introduced.
I flirted with Peach by putting a cupcake in his face. I don't know how to flirt. I do like the awkward wink.
I'll do you a solid later.
Didn't I write Cheetos in your face too?
I don't remember.
Oh, the romance.
Next is a high elf. He's introduced as Ulfur.
Ulfur?
Yep, Ulfur of Inzer. He is his title is senior researcher.
Is that with a U?
Yeah.
Okay.
This would be Thea's boss's boss's boss.
Thea, stay calm.
She barely knows the bureaucrat above her, and no one above her knows who she is. So at this point, it's like, oh, I know that emblem. Okay. Again, Thea.
Did she see over the table?
No.
She's a little like horn sticking up over the table.
I
Pretty
think
much.
she's just staring at everyone's feet.
Pretty much.
Excuse me, waiter. Can we get some books for Thea to sit on? She's having some trouble looking at the table.
They bring her a cushion.
We need 3 more of those. There we go.
The next person is someone that you might not have met, Emiana, but you'd be aware of her.
Okay.
Her. Aliana, she is a shifter, so that's a person that's has
One more time.
Aliana.
So she's just copying me. Okay, got it.
She is a shifter, which is they're mostly human, but they have slightly more animal characteristics. Yes. In her case, it's she has slightly more feline characteristics.
Tabaxi.
Actually, she'd be considered a wild hunt shifter.
Tabaxi.
She is master physician, so she'd be your boss's boss's boss.
I am so going to get us a mobile med unit. Just watch.
You should show her our car.
Picker upper.
Actually, you shouldn't.
No, that might end. No, do it. I want to play this out.
Don't.
No.
Let me have a couple more drinks. We'll see how this session goes.
Next is Liari. She is a human. She is introduced as the Master Warden of Morkai.
Ooh.
So, and she actually comes over to you guys personally and shakes your hand and thanks you because obviously, while 20% is better than 0, you did bring back one of her people.
Listen, we didn't kill him.
That's
crazy people killed him. We brought one back alive.
And that's basically, she's very thankful. She really is.
Okay. I got my dice ready. I want to shake her hand and, look her deep in the eyes and be like, I'm deep. Say something really beautifully poetic.
Because you've been reading poetry all day.
Exactly. It gets me in the mood.
Since you've been doing, I will give you advantage on persuasion.
You're going to need an advantage because you rolled really well.
And which?
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Oh, okay. I'm pretty persuasive. But I'm not that persuasive. That was worse.
She got a 19.
11.
She's
Is she just looking at my bathrobe?
She's like, are you wearing a bathrobe?
She's like, I know I know I'm used to being out in the wild, but are you wearing a bathrobe?
Height of fashion in the city.
It very may well be, but this is why I spend most of my time out in the wilds. In fact, this is a little bit stuffy. She's wearing a formal uniform. She is not comfortable in it.
You could take it off.
They generally get very angry if you come in your leather armor and traveling cloak.
I hear Ed failing, so I walk up and I go, "Here I am. What are your other 2 wishes?"
I hate you so much.
Please be a 1.
It was a 6.
Well, are you doing persuasion?
It was persuasion.
Did you add anything to it?
It's a
He takes
-1.
-1.
Because you rolled an 8.
I rolled an 8.
Oh
So close.
She's like intrigued.
She laughs. She's like, I haven't heard that one.
And then Emiana leans over to Toby and she goes, Toby, see, this is what I put up with every single day. For some reason, Eddie thinks he's like God's gift to him, and obviously he's not. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait, she opened the door. I was going to come help you do a solid later, but now I feel compelled to do it now before I've gotten really smooth on drink. Hey, Tove, bro.
Yes. As she's like slightly backing away.
Bro. Do you dig her? I think she digs you.
Oh God, I did not hear dig.
It took me like a half a second to catch.
Do you dick her? Am I dicking in someone else's beef, man? Bro, I'm so sorry.
I just can't get over Tove, bro. Like, what a name.
It doesn't work.
It works.
I've noticed her affections, but I actually, workplace romances are never a good idea.
She'll be gone, bro.
Well, we're in
She'll be
different
gone soon.
leagues. We're in different leagues.
Hey, sister. We're negotiating here.
I don't need to negotiate.
What are you gonna offer? Like 4 cows and a mule? Like,
Yeah. What's my hope chest?
I think Edvard's gonna be a pimp. Is what's happening.
well,
my
Look,
dowry?
you can have her for the night, bro.
Well, has anyone... Wait, man, you could be laughing. I had a smooth line. It's gone. It's
Serious
smooth.
face.
Have you ever explored the joys of worshipping Centaur?
no.
Would you like to?
Toby, I'm not into that.
Well, I'm trying to get a convert since he appears not to be, going for you. I'm trying to get a convert over here.
I'm just gonna, as DM, say,
Look, Toe, bro, you want hit of this? And I hold up my flask.
he's just like, he downs a noticeable measure. Ooh, that's a good stuff.
Does this
Yeah, it's
increase
pretty
our
good.
chances with him?
If you are going to,
I think that he should roll disadvantage now whenever I hit on him.
Okay, I'm gonna. Let's just do this once. If you're going to seduce Stone Bun, we can roll for it right now. We are not role playing it out because, dear God, no.
You do not understand your art. You need to go above for your art.
This is the artistic part of this.
Exactly.
of
It's
the
called
story.
acting. It's called acting, bruh.
This
Bro.
might
Get
be
in,
in Alabama, but I'm not from Alabama.
I don't want to.
Bruh, it's acting.
We'll get an intimacy choreographer in here.
I just rolled a nat 20.
And since he's drunk, he just got a 3. Tone Von is very intrigued, and what happens beyond that is up to you, and I am not role playing it.
So no,
Plug
no.
your ears, little innocent DM.
Now that I have one.
Do you want me to role play with? No.
Hi, Tovan. How are you?
Don't look at me for this.
If I call you Pedro, it's because
I was waiting for that one.
And this, kids, is how babies are born.
no. See, Emiana is not going to put out on the first date. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
But she's also getting drunk.
As she's like shoving her butt all over the place.
she was doing hot yoga. So she gets his digits, and he agrees to take her out on a date, and they do a little smoochy kiss, but that's it. That's all I want to say.
I am perfectly fine with this summation.
The rest of the night, we hang out, we hold hands. And then I talk to Thea, because Thea is my wing woman, minus the wings. Yeah.
I think she
I'm going to call her my wingless woman.
Oh,
Wingless Wonder.
Nice.
Wingless wonder. So what happens at our party?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the rest of people are coming in. The next is Rovis. He is a Earth Genasi.
Ooh. I haven't seen a Genasi yet.
Uh-huh.
First one of those.
These ones are not really in Forsyr. They're not usually from Jinn. They're not from genies. They're actually more like they have elemental magic that was infused in them either in birth or early in life. So Earth elemental magic was infused into him probably accidentally, while he was in the womb. That's how most of them come about. He is his title is Soul Guide. They're the high members of the Chernian Guard. So
I trust him, but a part of me thinks he's a plant.
Mm-hmm.
Edvard would very much, even though you're not of the Chernian Guard, you know who he is just because you serve one of the gods of death. So
cool.
You would definitely know of him. You would at least know of his title, if nothing else.
Dude, love your work.
I love how we haven't even gotten to the dinner yet. People
Yes,
are still
I know.
walking in.
That's when all the exciting stuff happens.
Yeah, we're all done
next is a Goliath walks in.
Jeez. Does he hit his head on the door
She
frame?
is actually, and
Oof.
no.
Wait, is it she?
Yeah. I mean, are you aiming for a woman who's 6'6"?
Why not?
Why not?
Exactly.
I have more pickup lines.
Hey, can you help me?
You have, she's introduced as the Protector General.
She's beautiful.
This is Redvo's boss, who he's been freaking out that she's even here.
She's excellent.
So I guess you don't need protection then, huh?
But where's the chink sound?
I don't need a chink. Oh, okay.
I'm asking my wingman for some help.
I'm such a parent that all I hear right now in my head is the terriers and Blue going, "Do you need protection?" That's all I hear right now. That's
Are you
what
gonna
life
help
has
me,
become.
wingman? Oh, okay. So
it looks like we have slipped. Sorry, not we. Hugh has slipped a line over to Edvard.
Yes.
Yeah, I write it on some paper and just slide it over.
So I timidly, worshipfully approach this goddess of strength.
Yes.
And I look up and I'm just kind of looking slack-jawed and until it gets awkward. So then she speaks to me first.
Do I know you? Do I know you?
What a beautiful sing-song voice.
It's hard because they'd have like a lower voice, but it's also female, so...
My name is Brenda.
It's just Lauren Bacall, people.
I just imagine
was gonna say-
Louise in Kanto. I'm the strong one.
I was worried that I was going to slip into Dr. Girlfriend from Venture Brothers.
Well, fine. Who are you? You're pretty.
Thank you?
I wish I were cross-eyed so I could see you twice.
Oh,
For your beauty dazzles like the stars.
Toby, do you hear that? That's so sweet. Oh.
I helped him with that one.
Did you hear? Oh,
Go ahead with the persuasion check.
Can I borrow one of your lucky die?
Are you sure about that?
Go ahead, do it with advantage, because that was
Oh, he's tearing up.
surprisingly, for the way this is going, that was surprisingly well thought out.
And is this persuasion?
Yes.
Okay, so
Won't beat women
Well,
up.
yeah, we're sticking with my dice.
Yeah.
That's a 16.
That is going to top the 12.
Woo!
Holy crap!
She's
it works.
intrigued.
Tell me more.
I'm pretty sure she could just pick you up and carry you off if that's what you're aiming
Come here.
for.
And away they go.
No. She's just like, she literally just like half leaves and just like puts you in the chair next to her.
This works.
Yeah.
Why waste an extra chair, my love? The night is young. Exactly.
Look at us, Toby. We're all just finding our soulmates. Don't you agree? Yes, I agree.
I agree, my love.
Since I
Picture this like a Toy Story moment. There. Oh hi!
The last
to
two
find
people.
somebody for Hugh. Thea, no.
I think Hugh's in love with his bottles.
It's true.
The last two people to come in is
God, there's still more people.
Unless there's a barmaid who has access to better booze, in which case he might be interested.
It's true.
Dream
the
woman
first
right there.
one is a female Gith. They're like the yellow-skinned elfy astral people. She is her name is Cathil. Her title
I'm
is
sorry, catheter?
Cathil.
Okay.
Cathil.
Or Kathy.
That would probably she probably would not be the first one that called her that.
What an unfortunate name.
Not if you're a doctor.
And her title is Master of Commerce.
Especially if you're a urologist.
So she has money.
Yes, she's of the Utetson Guild, and she's very high up. And next to her is a human. His name is Perry, and he is her assistant.
Perry.
Poor guy.
I was going to say assistant
Steve
sounds like a
Perry.
nice word. He's her slave, isn't he?
No.
Is he actually paid equitable pay?
He's paid. I wouldn't call it equitable.
Slave.
No, it's more like, he's one step above minimum wage job at this point. He is very low. He is her gopher.
So what you're saying is we could like talk Perry into doing things for it.
Probably. He seems
Is he
constantly
our
put
social barista?
he seems constantly put upon by his master anyway, so
Sounds like a barista.
pretty much.
Could it be our social burrito?
I swear to God, if you try to eat him, I am gonna make checks on what cannibalism does in this
Let's
world.
get eaten.
Let's get eaten.
Well, is it
No, Merle.
wait. Is it technically cannibalism if he's human and he's
He's half human, half orc, so
it's only half cannibalism.
oh, it's only half cannibalism. I'm sorry.
It's totally fine.
Only eat half of his body.
That's all right. Only half really.
The legal argument for this,
This is like the split the baby thing going on here.
which was a legal
Could
argument.
happen, yeah.
So now that all the power players and their various assistants and all the servants are serving up food, and you're apparently seducing Tonebon and having a
No,
lovely evening.
I do not put out on the first date. Oh my gosh.
The DM never listens.
No.
I never said where I was sitting. Am I with everyone?
You
Are you?
never
How
if
can
not,
you be
if
with
not, I'm
anybody?
at the bar, but near everyone, so I can hear everything going on.
There isn't really a bar, but you you
I
found
was
like
hoping there'd be a bar.
You found like where the drink shelf is, and you're just like sitting over there, just downing them nonstop.
Yeah, because
Okay,
I'm
no,
just
let's
kind
be
of waving
honest.
whoever's like in charge of mixing the drinks over. I'm like, hey,
Well, and
Come here,
let's be
come here.
honest, he's sneaking his flasks have been emptied. He's sneaking the top shelf stuff into his flask to take home.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, one of the servants is over there with like a bottle of like brandy. And you're just like, get the strong
Brandy.
stuff.
yep,
Ew.
yeah, bring that over here.
It's just,
Brandy's not good enough for you.
just brings over like a thing of like whiskey.
You need like Telmaru, man. You gotta hook it up.
Tulmodor. Tulmordu.
Telmaru. That's how I pronounce it. Telmaru.
It's like
If
Is
Maria's
that how you
listening,
pronounce it if you're
no, that's
already drunk?
No, that's Maria gets mad at me because I pronounce it wrong. So I just say Telmaru now all the time. Maria, if you're listening, this is for you.
I don't know what that is.
it's a
Telmardu
Irish-
is
It's an
Irish
Irish
one.
one.
whiskey.
Oh,
I
okay.
personally tend more towards Scottish, but yeah.
I don't drink it. Anyway.
So he was just basically getting blasted. That's fair.
Well, like, yes and no. Like, I'm actively listening to everything going on, but I'm.
He's not
Drinking.
only drinking. He's also
Yes,
putting food
I'm
into.
definitely passing the time at this
Yeah.
as I'm
While
doing this.
holding Toby's hand for all to see, I lean over and I say, "Hey, Ollie, how is it going?" Because that's what I call her. I decided that's what I'm going to call her because it's Aliana.
Aliana, yes.
Yeah.
Your
So
boss
close
is-
to Emiana, just saying. It's like he couldn't think of a different name. Hey, Ollie, how's
It's okay
it
for
go-"
people to have the same name, or similar names.
You mean like George Foreman's children?
Hugh, go drink some more.
Okay.
I got the approval from the doctor. Are there any new changes to our medical? Like, is there any kind of cool technology coming out? Any new things?
We have been working with Inzer to create like a rapid acting. Well, we're trying to work up a process where we can actually put someone into a temporary coma in basically like a chamber that would allows for much rapid healing
Oh, okay.
without necessarily resorting to magic to restore like limbs.
Interesting.
We're having minor success on animals. We haven't tried to the sentient phase yet.
Have you done any research on horses?
No, why?
So here's the thing. I may have had to kill a horny horse because there was some crazy wizard who was doing crazy scientific experiments.
It
His name
very
was
horny.
Felnost.
Oh, okay. She's like, yeah, that's... You encountered him? And you see that she's a little bit shaken. Okay,
Obviously, I'm still alive.
Well, we encountered his minions. It's like fighting Frankenstein's monster, but we didn't really see Frankenstein.
Please don't listen to him. We saw Felnost.
Briefly.
You were fighting a door.
I was.
It was not a door.
There was a fence.
and you did technically prevail against the fence.
Yep, we fenced, and I won. Some might call me a fencing expert.
And so Emiana kind of rolls her eyes and like looks at Ollie like, this is who I'm working with. I'm trying to get him in with the arrow. Just shut up, you. Anyway. So he looks like he was doing some scientific experimentation using horses. I know we tend to use rats, but I'm just saying that thing did live outside its green bubble for a little while. And it almost killed us. Well, it kind of killed you. I'm a good doctor, so obviously he's
I
fine.
saw the other side for a minute there.
You saw my bright wings. He was very confused.
Did he leave any notes behind of what he was doing?
So Toby actually has them, Toby. And Thea wants to see them too.
She quickly goes to Tovin about getting it copied or the notes because
He has to get it one-handed for her though, because I'm holding it in hand. I'm not letting it go. I got Pedro's hand and I am not letting go.
it's more like these are people that work in professional circles, so it'd be like, okay, this something needs to be done. Okay, we'll put a message in. We'll get it, next day, kind of thing.
And Ollie, one more thing. The next time you have an available mobile med unit, I'd love to borrow it because I need it for one of my party members. Constantly.
Hold on. No, I don't notice that she's talking about me at all. That was a 5.
Well, you seem to be getting quite good and quite keen. When you get a little bit more reputation in the guild, and
I have proficiency in driving automobiles.
when you're a little bit higher up, we'll see about getting you one.
How about a retrofitted Jeep to turned into a mobile med unit?
I did hear about what was done with this, and you know what? That's actually not a bad idea. You can get there and patch some people up.
Thank
Not a bad
you.
idea. It sounds like you've been patching him up a lot.
You have no idea.
This is my idea.
Does he have a death wish?
I think his heart's in the right place. But
My rolls are just bad.
rolls are not.
He needed held more as
No,
a child.
his problem, his heart is in the right place. He keeps getting hit in the chest. If it was in the other side, he would be surviving better.
Yeah.
Dark jokes.
We have an in now. We might be getting a mobile bed unit.
What are we in?
Just drink some more, Hugh. You're doing great.
All right.
At one point, Cathil walks over and she's kind of heard what you guys been doing.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm lovely. So
Have you met my friend Eddie here? Oh wait, Eddie has a girlfriend now. Have you met my friend Hugh?
I haven't met you guys, but I have heard a lot of what you've been doing. I'm very impressed.
Hugh, say something funny right now.
I thought your name was Catheter.
No!
Perry, who's like three.
I rolled a 5, so
Perry, who's a. I guess I technically have to roll against this, but I'm doing with advantage because that was awful. Yeah. Like, behind her, Perry looks afraid.
Kathy, please ignore him. I'm sorry. He's been drinking.
I
can't
no, I genuinely just misheard your name. I apologize.
Well,
Have you seen where he's sitting? He's a lush.
well,
Kathy, tell me what you do for a living.
oh.
This is uncomfortable.
I make sure that I make sure that money flows throughout the world.
We need her help. Shut up.
I make sure that enterprises are funded, and I make sure that money is made. I make sure.
You know, Eddie.
You know, you might have helped me with my business when I was getting started up then.
Oh, possibly, actually. Yeah. I'd have to look into my ledgers, but there's a good chance.
Have Perry do it.
That is true. Perry.
Is Perry a platypus?
No, Perry is a human.
Does he turn into a platypus?
No.
Does he wear a cool hat?
You might have heard of us. We're based out of the capital. We're called Seek and Destroy.
It doesn't immediately ring a bell, but
Oof.
plenty of businesses. I can certainly have Perry go check the books.
It's
Perry,
okay. It's okay.
off.
I'm not hurt by that.
Perry.
No,
Perry.
no. Or just like that. She's just like, Perry, off.
She's like the snap.
Oh, yeah. She's incredibly wealthy. She's incredibly powerful. And she's not exactly used to people telling her no.
Or calling her catheter.
Yes, that was a new one.
Yes.
Maybe she finds it oddly attractive.
Yes, I just want to say I'm sorry for the misunderstanding, but we appreciate
Oh, yeah.
everything you do.
If this little group of yours ever, needs, maybe has an idea, needs a little bit of extra funding, we could certainly come to some very good terms.
So be good.
Sidebar. So if we can get a mobile med unit then with this funding,
Exactly.
right? That's what we're.
So you need to tighten it
No,
up.
did you hear the conversation? Everything went very well after that first misunderstanding there.
Yeah, it was
We're doing
big,
well now.
big
Go
faux pas.
ahead.
Big
Go
faux pas.
Go ahead and insight check.
Oh, God.
Was that faux
Using
pas
the dice tower for this
worse
one.
than Eddie?
Gotta get real now.
You pulled an Eddie.
I'm going to give you advantage because you have definitely dealt with Utetsun before.
Okay, that's better.
Fine.
Is it better though?
No.
Stop
My-
drinking now.
My highest was an 8.
Oh,
The other one was a nat 1.
she wasn't even trying to deceive you at
Should I
13.
roll insight?
Sure.
Okay. I rolled a 17.
Okay.
Wait. Plus 3. A
So-
dirty 20.
What's with these fucking dice?
Language.
No.
There's an E on this
It is
podcast for a
language.
reason. We have explicit rating. We're fine.
We do.
You
Like that. No.
okay, Emiana knows of the Utetsun by not direct interaction, but more by reputation. They are consummate business people.
We need their money.
Consummate fees.
But here's the thing. They will absolutely help almost anyone get money they need. The repayment terms are not always favorable.
I know.
So-
Interest, man. Gets you every
so-
time.
Oh, that
If
was
she is
fun.
willing to help you, she is
Define
absolutely
consummate. Don't
no, not consummating. You can roll
escape and escape.
Just remember, you're not married until you do.
Oh, well. It was nice knowing you.
I-
We have 3 kids.
I was gonna say, I don't think you Jesus that 3 times.
I thought that was in character, like we have. God damn, I gotta stop drinking.
We haven't even had our main course of dinner. What time is it?
So, if she is willing to help you, she is absolutely going to be getting something in return.
You know, Kathy, you should talk to Ollie about getting us a wonderful mobile med unit.
Wow, you're just going right for it, aren't you?
She's got Tovon's hand in her hand. She's feeling bold.
Waste any time.
She's grabbing life by
Look,
the.
Kathy's writing something down.
Sometimes you gotta grab that bull by the horns.
Or the horny horse by the seven
By
horns?
the
Six
six horns.
It was a very horny horse.
Not horniest, though. 7 would probably been horniest.
So,
Hex.
after this conversation, about now, obviously, now you guys have been talking. Food is being served. People are drinking. He was
have
drinking.
been drinking.
Drinking a lot. And people are just having pleasant conversation. A lot of it's about what's been going on. The fact that Felnost has appeared in the area has come up a few times in conversation because it's a name that is known and not liked by a couple of different people. So, you are actively trying...
What's the main course?
It's,
Fish.
No, it's actually a roast.
We're in a desert!
Just shows the wealth they have.
It tastes so fresh.
The gap between the haves and the have-nots is...
It's a roast. It's some sort of bovine creature. There are plenty of cow-like creatures and yak and stuff like that.
what kind of jokes we got this roast?
You literally spilt water all over my notes, and now you're trying to do the dun-dun to me.
Berry flavored water.
Oh, because that.
So now your notes will smell amazing.
It's tasty water, though.
Did it fall on the Holy Bible?
It did.
I apologize.
Delicious smelling
He
thighs.
got the thighs wet.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Do you want me to finish that, or are you good?
I'm good.
And it's roast bovine. It's probably cow or yak. Both those are common enough.
This is delicious, Toby. What do you think?
Yeah, this is good. It's great when we don't have to eat normal. I'm used to ration, so
It's gonna be terrible.
And then Emiana stabs a carrot and puts it in her mouth really slowly.
Anyway, and you asked about Felnost, and so they're kind of giving you a quick rundown. He was probably one of the highest ranking. Actually, if you want to get down to, he's probably within the top 3 or 4 people of the Caledon League. And he was actually known for, he wasn't really a standard physician. He was more like a research physician.
Oh.
And he was doing a lot of research, but it was at best ethically questionable, and at worst potentially dangerous and insane. So he was functionally kicked out of the Caledon League, which is actually quite rare for someone of that high to be kicked out of any
Was
league.
he actually?
He was
Not just by on paper, something he actually was.
He was actually kicked out, and they thought that he was killed because after being kicked out, he was still trying to do experiments, but this time without any sort of league affiliation.
Now he could just have fun.
Yeah. So he was originally supposed to be caught, and he was presumed killed in the raid on one of his laboratories, but obviously that was not the case.
Nope.
Oh shit! That means someone's working for him on the inside. If they said he's dead and he's not,
They thought he was dead. I mean,
Sometimes things just...
if someone confirms a kill and he's not actually dead,
they didn't confirm the kill. They presumed killed.
Oh, okay.
Because they raided his thing, and there was...
Totally different things.
If Tovy is the person... I just can't. It can't be Pedro.
Jack's gonna write that down. Great plot twist here.
Pedro did it.
In the library.
2 nights
with
from
Miss
now, when he
Scarlet.
looks at the nose, he's like, what the fuck does this mean?
Honestly, if anyone could, none of you would know this, but if any one of you could probably figure out if there was a conspiracy, you do have a person who literal is an inquisitor that could figure it out. You just have to, get in contact.
If you weren't drunk all the time.
That's fair.
That's how I operate. I can get clawed in on it. I can actually investigate. What's that? I can do
ask
thorough
questions.
investigation.
Yeah, you could start actually asking around and see if there was.
Actually, that's a really good idea. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Yeah, you would probably start sending some letters to Claude and to your secretary and some other member within Vade afterwards. After the thing, like I said, the rest of it's a very nice dinner.
What was the current secretary's name?
What was the dessert?
It was a berry tart,
Okay.
a honey berry tart.
Oh, it's beautiful.
I thought we didn't eat
Toby,
people.
You're my honey.
Well, I mean,
Thea, are you having a lovely time?
this is nice.
I see you've eaten a lot of food. Are you going to leave my rations alone now?
I'm not hungry tonight.
Oh, good. Because I'm going
Tomorrow
bankrupt.
is another day.
It's another day.
I want to just a quick little piece of information. Kobolds are not exactly cold-blooded, but they're not exactly truly warm-blooded either. So in cold environments, they do actually eat a lot to maintain body temperature.
So you're saying I should buy her a winter coat and then she'll stop eating my food? She's in my backpack.
Or get her a sun lamp.
She has my heat.
I think she just needs to get a sun lamp for her.
She's
for
in
her
my
lab.
backpack. She has my body heat. Like, I still... She just eats stuff.
I'm sorry.
That's true.
You're not as hot as you think you are.
I have body heat, though, and I'm walking carrying her.
I just like the idea of you guys investing in a
But
sun
there's a
lamp
bag
for
between
her.
you. You're not making the bag hot.
No, I think this is more one of those things where it's like certain types of lizards. Like if you put as much food out as they'll eat and eat and eat and eat and eat nonstop.
Literally till they die.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Like a butterfly.
Pretty much. So
To an extent, goldfish would do that too.
So it's either you need to portion control her like a bad dog, or you need to get her a sun lamp.
Or I get her really fat.
And
like
somehow
I carry
she's
her.
smart. I don't understand.
You could stick your food in a...
childproof container.
No, I
that's
was
on the
gonna
top
say-
shelf.
No, in her bag, in a locked box. With a difficult lock.
She's really smart. She'll figure it out.
She'll just wait till the next level and learn the spell knock, so she can just open it up with magic at
Yes.
will.
Okay, what if it's soldered shut?
Then how am I going to eat it?
At the end of the day, when you've put down your pack, we only stop for food once a day.
Doesn't
You can
she know a
crack it
fireball
open.
spell? She can just melt the soldering.
If she
But that would melt the
lights
bag.
my book bag on fire, I swear. We are not friends anymore, Thea.
She's
Anyway.
she's going through a growth spurt. She wants to put on 2 inches.
Aww.
Go up to her maximum height.
I'm not saying it.
How many inches is she already?
I think she's like 2'3"
Yeah,
inches.
he's missing.
I
he's
know,
missing
I
on
know.
Purpose.
Yep. I'm just
Continue.
right over the
Toby,
joke.
You're very tall. And your feet are very big. Let's see if I've been with big feet.
He grows 2 inches.
They wear big shoes, Hugh.
Grower, not a. He's a
Yeah,
grower.
that's where all the blood went, to their feet.
Anyway, what else happens?
Again, you get a chance to talk to these different members of these leagues. Do we want to roll and see how impressions went for each individual league?
I had a great first impression. I mean, I just rolled a... Wait, what am I rolling for? I had a 15.
Heck yeah.
Just straight charisma.
Wait, so I'm just...
Yeah, just how you guys are.
Nat 20.
I
Okay.
have like 0 charisma.
I'm a people person. What can I say?
Yeah.
18,
How many
actually.
am I rolling?
Just each roll one.
Okay.
18.
Oh, they didn't like me very much.
Well, it was the bathrobe that you wore.
Somehow Hugh, he's just good around people.
What did you roll?
20.
Shut up!
A nat 20.
Oh my gosh. Ridiculous.
I just have like a crowd of people around me and I'm just telling
Tell all your
stories.
And I imagine like you start singing and everyone starts joining in. Somehow.
To be fair, I did hide the entire evening on a lady's lap.
That's true.
Look, his name wasn't originally Claude, but he took it. He thought it was a great idea.
I'm going to say that what happened that...
How did Thea roll?
Oh, yeah, Thea.
Yeah.
Thea doesn't really have charisma.
I know, it's funny.
18!
See?
Jeez.
Everyone loves her.
I don't understand. This woman is just a paradox to me.
As are women to many men.
Yeah.
That's great with the
Oh my
matching
god,
number.
I think they're secretly married and don't remember.
So, I am going to say that...
I wonder if Thea has a crush on Hugh.
No. Hard no.
Let's play
No, it
Is It
died
or
one
Isn't
time.
It?
Do you have a crush on Thea?
I was going to say...
Heads or tails?
Heads, because you can find her head beautiful.
It's tails.
Oh, he does not find her.
He's a tail man!
He is. My.
Okay.
He likes that
approve.
I'm
tail
going to
stick.
say that Edvard, in his attempts to basically
Woo.
get... Yeah, well, as he spent all of his time wooing
Whoa.
Thelfa, and it's been going well, he flubbed a chance to develop a good relationship with Inzer because...
You realize he has also... Actually, it kind of is fitting that his role sucked because, once again, he has no concept of money. So the
Yeah.
idea of why he would need any of these people to like him,
Yeah.
he was trying to show up to peeve everybody off with his outfit, not
And
to make anybody
At
like
one
him.
point, Inzer, which are a bunch of like researchers, like the researchers trying to talk about this upcoming research that he's working on in magical artifice to make a more efficient personalized transport.
Dude.
And between your just dude and blank expression, like you have no idea what he's talking about, you don't have a very good, you don't leave a good impression on the poor guy.
Dude.
And as
You guys
for-
can't see the blank expression on my face, but I am acting out aforementioned blank expression.
I mean, if I look at you, I could see it.
I'm gonna say that Thea creates a good impression with Rovis of the Chernian Guard, because I think she's constantly afraid of death. So he basically was allowed to talk to her about how death isn't so bad, and because she was wrapped with attention, she's like, you know what? There's hope for the younger generation. Hers is her absolute fear of death.
I liked how she viewed him as the younger generation.
No. He sees her as the younger generation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Now obviously you guys have made an interesting impression with the Utetsins for Kethil, like specifically.
Right. Kathy's my best friend.
I'm gonna say Hughes. You actually just spent some time talking to Sigkern. With Sendis.
Calls him Ziggy for fun.
And you have a good, conversation because you were talking about your ideas of how you upgraded the vehicle, and some of your ideas she actually thought were pretty interesting. So she's actually thinking about maybe like introducing this idea of a fast response vehicle, maybe not for medicine, but like a fast response vehicle. So, like, you actually have a really pleasant conversation about...
You mean, like, ambulances?
Not just ambulances, but for other emergencies, like, just rapid response in general.
Towing!
I do.
Could be.
Rapid response team, eh?
So,
How rapid?
Sometimes I get a team in real quick and silent to take
that
out
was
you.
one of the other ones, yes, is how it can be used militarily to,
Oh,
like...
that's not what he was talking about.
I know what he was talking about, but I'm not.
Actually, that is what I was talking about.
Yeah. He was more talking about,
If you
going and
enjoyed it,
killing
well,
people.
I was talking like SEAL Team 6 kind of stuff right here.
No.
I'm actually fine. That's the worst part about it. Is
well,
I'm
he's not as
fine
bad
right
as
now.
as that
And
one
you
night.
rolled a 20, correct?
18.
18. Oh, okay. Yeah, yours is actually you spent some extra time talking to Liari, the master warden.
Oh yes.
Most
Because I saved
The
one
master
person.
debater.
master warden. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied.
I see what you did
It just
there.
clicked. There it is.
There
Um,
it is.
And yeah, you were asking about how his injuries were, how he's recovering, and also you actually ended up discussing like field medicine and more natural remedies.
And I discussed
Hey, tell her about the stories we've had.
the duct tape. All the tape I've had to use on you.
I'm just saying, like, if we're talking about field medicine, I mean, she's got some tricks up her sleeve.
Yeah, she has to because of you.
Exactly.
I have learned so much. You have no idea. Literally, you have no idea.
Again, so you guys have some successes, some failures with dealing with people.
I mean, I did die twice.
And I was going to say,
And
you've
you
actually
came
made
back to life.
you've made plenty of contacts. Since you have been, you've actually made an impression on Kethiel of the Utetsin.
I want to make Perry my friend.
Yeah, basically at this point, she's just gonna, if she needed to do anything, she's just gonna send Perry to talk to you because she doesn't care enough to do it herself. That's what Perry's for.
Like Steve Perry. Steve Perry. I should have been gone. What's it from? Anybody?
It's basketball.
That's right.
We said no journey jokes.
You guys rag on me 16,
15,
16 more times. I'm out of here.
Yeah, just love it. 16 more times. So again, you guys have made some nice contacts. These are some people that you could easily, oh, if we need information, or hey, these are people we could talk to. Probably not people this high, but you've essentially, you have some ins with these different leagues now.
Do I have an in with Inzer?
No, actually, Inzer is the failure
Oh.
because someone had a blank expression and just kept calling him dude the whole time.
That's okay. So now what do we do?
Oh, and also your rep with Farron went up because you didn't make a complete ass of yourselves at his party and make him look like an idiot.
Yeah, because Toby and I held hands the whole time.
I don't think he was really all that interested in that thing. It was more like,
He's jealous.
sure.
Thea's right here.
So, the other thing that towards the end of the night, he does come up to you, he goes, well, we cleaned up the little problem we were having with fungus on the way in to Relum.
No more fun guy.
Oh, darn. Anyway.
Exactly. So, do you want to be in one of the advanced parties to explore into the city proper?
Yeah. I had my boo Riley or.
Yeah. So, we're going to start another larger expedition in leaving tomorrow.
Are we gonna drive nice cars?
What time we leave?
I was going to say
Where did you come from, Hugh?
I've been over there actually, but I've been listening the whole time.
No, there.
Yeah, we'll probably leave after morning. A lot of
After morning? So like
Well-
midday? Lunchtime?
No. But I was gonna say after morning. I wouldn't say ceremony, but after like morning meal and stuff, because one
Thea needs to eat her blood sugar. It's just
one, yes, you have like morning mess, but also different people's religion or religiousness and faith. Some of them will actually like pray in the morning at different times, different gods. So
I do hot yoga for my god.
sure.
Is your god named Pedro?
Could
Tovan.
It could be. No, no.
So yes,
Toby, do you like me doing hot yoga?
so you'll know that, after morning ceremonies, it's probably going to be around like 9 a.m. ish, give or take.
Do you hear that, Thea? We're leaving at 9.
Nothing could be fine to be Caroline. Ignore me.
So it's like you have your own vehicle, but we will have a convoy going. And we'll make sure we have more support staff if you need extra equipment or items. We'll
Like
set up a base of
mobile
operation.
med unit.
No.
Well, I have the quicker picker-upper anyway, so...
So, you can spend the night however you want. Are you going to start an investigation into what happened with him? Okay. If you just mark that down, I will...
I have it written down already,
Okay.
yeah.
I go on a nice...
So I send a note out to Claude and Anita.
Okay.
I go on a nice long moonlit walk with Toby.
I go on a short moonlit walk with my tall, beautiful, sparkly glass.
I go on a nice long trip.
You're going to it.
Down the steps.
No.
No,
I'm
a
pretty sure
trip.
he just found some other stronger stuff and...
Well, they are
Well, I
brass.
imagine, like, I wait for the bartender to deliver drinks to a table, and I'm like, whoop, and I just grab a bottle off the shelf.
Okay. Roll sleight of hand.
Yeah, all right. Which
With
die do I
disadvantage?
use?
I'm
This
gonna go against against my disadvantage. It's not very good.
It's 5.
It was 6. The
God damn it!
bartender notices, but is busy, so doesn't really care.
All right. I leave an extra big tip. I just put, like, some Atros down.
He like gives you the thumbs up and goes back to his job.
I nod. I'll mark that down. I leave 10 Atros.
Good. So,
What does Thea do?
Thea is basically gonna go sleep off a food coma.
That sounds about right, yeah. She's boring, but,
Yep.
She's predictable more than anything else.
we'll take it.
Yeah.
Predictable, boring. Same
So
word.
again, the next night, night passes. Next morning, you can get all your stuff prepped around your gear. You have your new armor. You have Sir Sneaky.
I have my Purdy axe that I had engraved.
And you took one of the rifles, didn't you?
Yep.
Did you want to pick up more ammunition?
Yeah. I have 10 rounds?
Yes, because you've collected a total of 10 rounds. And that's like the lowest, because if you see here, like the damage changes based
I
on
have
the
7 rounds.
7.
but-
And that's considered the low-grade ammunition on the paper.
Yeah.
So if you want to pick up higher-grade ammunition, you can do that quick. Assuming.
Okay.
Yep. Or if you want to pick up just more of it, specifically for the rifle. Yep.
So military grade?
Yep.
All right. So 4 Atros for 15. Okay, I'm going to get 30 bullets then.
Okay. And like I said, obviously they have different damage. Depends on the quality of the ammunition. So, yep, you guys are all prepped up to go. You see that it's actually a not insubstantial convoy that's going to...
But our car looks pimpin' compared to theirs.
It is definitely the most unique.
Yep.
The bloody hands just really,
That's my favorite part about... Because it looks like a military Humvee, right?
Yep.
That's how you describe
Yeah.
it.
And it's painted
With the
white.
handprints
Very
on
Mad
it.
Max.
It's just, yeah.
But it's
Very
painted
mad.
white.
We need to add some nets to it.
Some guy with an electric guitar playing on the front of it.
I was gonna say, but again, it's painted white, and then it has the
And
Red
tall
Cross on it
flags.
with you guys' faces, and then just a bloody handprint under each door.
This car's metal.
Yes, it is.
Metal AF.
I do like
And
the idea of a guy just.
Top of the line medical equipment inside.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
saying.
sure, whatever. Yeah.
That's why it's medical AF. It can't get more medical.
Do you want to? I mean, Perry is technically a bard. Do you want him to be on the hood of this car playing a lute?
I think Kathy might get angry if we take it.
She might not enjoy it, but she'd probably laugh when she saw what was going on.
only if he's saying, I should have been down.
We are the Red Cross us and die.
Just kind of, we can hand wave all that away because it's all been cleared out.
It's true. By fire.
Yes. You do.
Do
see
we pass
some...
by the scorpion's hole?
No, that was.
Or is
in
that a
different
different
area.
direction?
That was the other direction.
Okay.
Pay attention to you. Oh my goodness.
I was going to yell at her a little bit more. But...
You stay in your hole.
Oh,
Yeah, you bitch! Stay in there.
Oh, also, Thea is just like waiting till you guys park the car, and she just looks at you and she kind of giggles a little bit, and she hands you each like an amulet.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Thea, why did you give me this?
Do I know what it is?
Did you lick it?
If you want to do a religion check.
Oh. 14. No, wait. Did I read that right?
11.
Yeah, 14.
16.
Surprisingly, the non-cleric got this one. You actually recognize what
I'm
it is.
religious.
That's true. You see these pretty commonly in areas where you've had a lot of plague. They're designed. They're actually an amulet.
Hold up.
They're an amulet specifically by the Trinian Guard that's designed to repel like specters and ghosts.
Oh, okay. Ooh, thank you.
So
Yeah, I was getting worried there
you
too.
get that.
This amulet shows up after I've been to a town.
It shows up where a lot of people have died. While it doesn't necessarily encourage the souls to pass on, it will make them so they will just not like. They'll leave you alone, kind of. But other undead are not affected by it. So if it's an physically animated undead, zombies, ghouls, skeletons,
yeah.
those are not affected. But things
But
like
spectral things.
specters, ghosts, and things
Wraiths,
that
all
are
that.
still sentient.
Am I
Are-
bothered by this because I myself am kind of celestial?
No,
Okay.
no. This is, and it's not necessarily. It's more like a charm that just kind of keeps them away.
Okay.
So you get that probably in amongst the talk that sorry, throat.
You have one.
Yeah, it's dry is the problem. So in amongst the time
You want
that
some Long Island iced tea?
oh god, you get that probably while Thea was talking to Rovis. Again, her constantly talking about her fears of death, and she was talking about the specters that you guys had encountered. And so he quickly had a couple of them made up for you guys. Just because, you know, again, you have positive
Thank
rep.
you, Thea. That's so nice of you to make me a necklace.
And she immediately just hides in your backpack as soon as you're out of the car.
Okay, well, I guess I'll park the car.
We all have one, right?
Yes.
All right, so I put mine on.
Yep. Oh, we look dapper. Look, we're matching hue. I wonder if Toby would like this.
I like it.
Hey.
I wonder if it'll go nicely with my dream catcher.
Hey, Hugh and Eddie, get in here. Click, click. We're all matchy.
And while you're doing that, like
Thea
Thea's
pops
head pops out.
We're all gonna die. Click, click.
Yeah, good job, Kazooie.
Again, I think it's funny that Kazooie, in this case, is the one that doesn't have wings.
She's my wingless woman.
Well, like in the game, Banjo-Kazooie.
Oh,
Banjo is
I
the bear,
know, I
Kazooie's
know.
the bird. And
Yeah, it
in this
wasn't
game-
long ago. Like we were just playing that game
were
for
playing like
a while.
crazy, yeah.
It's just, again, it's very funny in this case that. But yes, so I think this is actually a pretty good place to end for the night, just because it's an easy place too.
It is to pick up and attacky.
Yep.
Heck yeah!
Yep.
Well, thank you all for listening to this episode of Danger and Dice. Please feel free to listen to our other other creepy podcast. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I was gonna
As
say,
our furnace joins the conversation.
yeah, the furnace just has opinions.
It should be a character.
Haunted, you say? Well, I guess I'm not gonna do our tag, our sign off.
We'll add it in later.
Yeah,
I
just hit
guess,
the
yeah.
music. Hit the freaking music. I'm done.